Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then. New week, new daily races once again coming in. So yeah, I'll have a look as always and see what, once again, Polyphony have given us this week for our new daily races. Grand Valley, Brands Hatch and Gilles Villeneuve. I think today we're going to go with Gilles Villeneuve today. Been working on this quite a bit today on Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, hence the reason we're doing it. So we'll jump into some daily race C's today in the Group 4s and just check what's going on. Yeah. Let's go, go, go. Straight in today on Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. That's the plan. So yeah, what I've been up to on Gilles Villeneuve today. Been quite busy on this one, so thought that's the reason that we'll do it. It's gonna have a check, see where we are. Must be time. Just that in there. I've been really busy on this today on Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I've a very short break before the stream, doing time attack on here, and I think, am I still in here somewhere? I was earlier. There we go. So I've gone down to 78. I think I was about 40 something earlier when I qualified on my main account. So wanted to try and get the best chance we can get on the daily. So we're going to go for it this week when we do it and see what we can do. Push the maxes on this daily and see what we can do. And hello one, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. Happy Monday. And thanks again for tuning in. Absolute legend as always. And here we are, 6 minutes to try and get somewhere between 40, high 43 in qualifying. I think we can do it. I've been a busy bee on this one today, a very busy bee. I'll go Sky on real quick. I thought Mazda Group 4, yeah, last week was so good. I thought we'd do it again this week. Right, here we go. Great balance. Yeah, right. Let's go. I think we should be okay to get a decent time. Off at the wall. Or it might be a pen. It's close. Right, it's the benchmark on this one. Yeah, 44. A little bit bouncy on there, very bouncy. Lost a chunk of time on there. 101 through here. Yeah. It's kind of good. On that curb. Oh, might be a penalty. Got away with it. Oh no, it's gone. Right, 44.2 we're going with on the first one. That should be relatively good. About midfield, I think. 6/10 slower than what I did earlier. Not too bad. That isn't too bad. I've done a lot of this today. I've done a huge amount of TT on this daily race today. So, yeah, 43.6, what I got earlier. So, not too bad. We can improve that for definite. We can definitely work on that. I reckon mid-pack. Yeah, about mid-pack. First race. That isn't bad. That is good. Right. Here we go. You have just joined us. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in on a very sunny July Monday evening. The sun is absolutely piercing through my curtains. I'm proper lit up today. The sun piercing through the curtains. Nice day, actually. It is a nice day, but a month of no rain is starting to take its toll round these parts. It just is kind of a little bit. The grass is kind of, yeah, a bit like straw. Grass at the minute. It's not ideal. Just see how it goes. I think that's all we can do with regards to that one. It's yeah, one of those. But here we are. I tried the Alpha and I thought it was too heavy, but it's really quick out of corners. So I reckon it's going to be interesting. I like the Atenza because it feels lighter than the Alpha, but like I say, the Alpha's faster out of corners. So we'll see how we get on. Brake balance on the rear. Right, go. Got a decent-ish time to begin with. Let's try not to get any penalties as we go round. Oh, gap. Right, penalty from Alpha's quicker to straight as well. Very quick. Coming through. Oh dear. One of those. I should start doing the same to people. I'm going to do it to me. Vice versa. Right, get back near them and absolutely torpedo them. Yeah! Hit them back. What we need to do. Well, I'm not apologising for that. I maybe would have done, but not for that. Not a chance. Nope. Bit on the curbs. Just stacker it down a little bit, I think. Not bad. 6 seconds, catch that back up, I think. These curves are very vicious. Finding that out a bit in qualifying. The curves are very vicious around here. Seven seconds, not too bad. bad. Still catching a little bit. And hello Paul, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. .6. Might be a penalty. The curbs are very vicious on here. You can kind of get on them, but not really on here. No, 2 laps to go. I think this will be it. But it's been not too bad of a run from the beginning. Don't know what's happened there. Oh. Not too bad, considering. Right, let me try and put out an olive branch and see if they'll take it or not. I'll do that, and then we'll leave it there. I think it was P7. We'll put out an olive branch. If they take it, they take it. If they don't, they don't. We've tried, haven't we? I think we'll do that. I said I wouldn't, but the kind of guy that I am, I'm going to anyway. We'll put out an olive branch of sorts to, you know what? The kind of guy that I am, let me try and find it. I can't see it. Right. Take it or leave it. So there you go. Oh, you've gone. I can't anyway. Right. If they've gone, that's the end of it. Right, carry on. Next race. We tried. Alright, go back in. How long have we got? Oh, that's right. I thought it was like 3 minutes or something. That's good. Right, let's go back in. Wait time's pretty good for quali. I want a 1 minute 43, 8 or 9, ideally. Well, 44 flat will be good enough. Get that. That'll do 210s for sure. You get that. Followed this ghost car so much today. Right, this bit's crucial. Penalty. Straight off the bat, that is a pen. You can't go over that curb. It's on the rear. Right, here we go. And hello, Edvard, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Are you the guy from the last race? If you are, I did apologise in the post-race chat afterwards. So that was my offering to put that bit right from before. So I did say sorry to you for that. I was driving around at the back and kind of thinking, do you know what? Quite possibly I did put my car in a place that it wasn't supposed to be. So I accept that. And hopefully you'll accept it too. My offering of apology to yourself. And hopefully we'll see you in the next race. And we'll go again. I was going to say the chicane was pretty poor on that. Yep, accepted apology. And like I say, hopefully you will also accept mine. And we can move on. And just enjoy it. Enjoy it from here. What we like to do. Pretty quick though. You were driving pretty quick. To be fair, a very good recovery from my tomfoolery on this bit. Yeah, very good. I've been chasing this time all day. All day I've been chasing this flipping qualifying time. Trying to get as fast as I can. Right, let's go. 3 minutes. No! Let's go again. Come on. 3 minutes to go. Great balance on that. Just about. It's close to that barrier. Not sure. Thanks for the apology. No worries. No problem. Overreact. It happens. We all do it. It's called being human. Don't worry. Don't worry. We all do it. We're all guilty of doing it from time to time. That's gone. Right. We'll start with 44.2 then. That's what we'll do. So yes, I'm RLC50. Nice to meet you. Thanks for tuning in. And here we are. .43.6 is still my fastest time on Modular account. This track's really narrow and it's hard to judge your car, where your car is. The whole track, it's not as narrow as this in Formula 1. I'm sure it's not. This bit is very narrow. It's like a street circuit. It's not bad. 343. I think last week on the Nürburgring, I did time trial on... When did I do it? Friday. And I got... I don't know, 2/10 off my time. Right, let's go. I've had a race to warm up and some qualifying. So we'll see how we get on. In this one, I like these races, no pit stop. You just drive to the finish line. It's nice and easy. There's not much to think about, is there? The way I like it, nice and simple. There's no pit stop. All start on this tyre. 5 laps on this tyre. 6 laps on that tyre. You get in the car. Lights the flag. Job done. Love it. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Quite a few of them. Don't like this at all. There's 3 of them. 3 alphas, very quick. The alpha, it's rapid. Right, they've taken a penalty. It's going to lift out a tiny bit. Not bad. Let's go. Oh, we're getting bumped. I'll try and swing around this one. Not bad. Just tucking at the back of this group. Not doing inside a chicane, not a chance. Not on the wall of champions, no way. Come this way a little bit. Oh dear, that was a bit terrible. Sorry, bit of the curbs again, getting the old Mazda going a bit. Let's get out of here without any, too many issues. It will still be... no. Dive bomb? No. Don't do that. Not in Water Champions. That might be a penalty. mighty when it fucking bounces like that on the chicane. Got to be careful where it's going to bounce. Hopefully not into the wall. You don't want that. Be a pen, 100%. I know it. I knew it. I know it. Know it all too well. That's a penalty every day of the week. I bet this that will serve it. Going quicker than me. Makes it easier in the chicane. Oh, what gear I'm in? I'm first gear. Right, just don't let all those alphas. There's at least 4 of them in that group, and if they catch us, we're in a bit of trouble. Let's maintain that gap, let them battle away. A bit late on there. We'll go around. That was nearly a cut of the chicane. Very nearly. I was a bit... Oh, we're going to have to cut the chicane. Big penalty for doing that. They're not going to let you do that. Definitely not. What was the corner? Not too bad. If this will be it, the Alpha's going to be. They've pretty much got P4 in the bag, barring any massive disaster. Yeah, well, they could even crash at World of Champions and still get P4. I doubt they will, though. I'll do P5. Not bad, 17 minutes. I think as long as the race isn't over 20, I'm not generally not too bad. Last week B was so good because it was what, 8 minutes of race, and it was just a race straight out, race, break, race, break, race. We still get 8 minutes in this one. I'm not too bad. I don't know, just the lure of Group 4 and the Mazda Atenza has brought us to Montreal in this encounter. And Group 3 on Brands Hatch, it's just... No, I can't drive that BRZ in general. At Brands Hatch, it's a... No, sorry, I can't do the double shifting thing that you do with it to get it to go without spinning. I can't do that. I can't do that very well. Hence, we're in Group 4 on Daily Base C at Canada. And the qualifying time isn't too bad either. Right, let's go. Have a look. Oh, a new world record, 42.7. My time is still in there somewhere. Right, 2/10 off this, and we will be not too bad, I don't think. Just a case of doing it. Right, so can we get 3/10? 3/10 of a second from this qualifying time to join our main account on 43. What go Scar? I think we have now the new world record. Right, let's give it a go. Bit of grass, but not hugely. Skids the car a little bit. I was seen on there short shift to third, but I wasn't really getting much success with it, so keep on seconding through that. No, that's in the wall. Not too bad, a bit bouncy on that. Running out of time. Oh, 2.5 minutes. And that's it, run out of time. Oh, gonna be still 44.2. I've done a lot of laps of this today. I'm getting a bit to the point where I don't really want to do any more, but we'll keep going. And I hope Kev, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Absolute legend. Hope as always all is well. And thanks for tuning in. Right, let's go back into the next one. Just getting a perfect lap. It took a while earlier to get my time on main account. But this one again is good enough. It is good enough for now. Don't need to be... Well, this is it. We have to try and not rush. And try not to be too overzealous. That can be a bit of a problem with qualifying. Sometimes it can take some hours. And at the end of it, you look at it and go, wow, it was well... Okay, I've done 1/10 of a second off my qualifying time, but when I came in here, it was light outside, and now it's dark in the winter. And a case of, was it really worth doing for such an improvement? Chase the thing all day, and then chase the thing all night, and then do it again. And again, and again, and again. I'm awful. Terrible. And cheers, Kev, for good looks. Appreciate it, as always. I hope things over on your channel are going well, over on Kev87, and things are moving along for you in the right direction. Let's do it. Right. P4. And hello Stratos, welcome into the stream. Thanks for good luck as well, appreciate it. I hope all is well. Go. Two Masters versus two Alphas. This could be fun. And all of the Alphas chasing behind us. Bit away, but come back. Good stuff, Kev. Back to it. More reactions. Rest of it there. I couldn't get the paddle to upshift, change gear. Oh, this one is going to be clear before the chicane. Yeah. I think this is going to be coming back into P4 again. Maybe not on this occasion. Just don't T-bone the one in front. Oh, got a penalty. Going to be quite bad for us. Pretty bad. They're going to be loving life in a minute behind us, taking back third. Don't need to work for this. He just drives straight through me. One penalty there, maybe two has saved us a bit. Oh, we have lost the top three though, for now. Which is better? I prefer the Atenza, personally. I find the Alpha's quite heavy in the corners, but it's fast on straights. I like the Atenza, personally, for this race. How good it feels for me. But they're both as good as each other, really. But I'd say Atenza. If I had to say which one for definite was better, I'd say Atenza. Jack the feet once again behind us. Jack the feet going for a move. Oh, and it gets it stops in the apex there. But never knew the Alpha. It does have good top end. It does have very good top end, the Alpha. But I just don't. I don't like how heavy it feels, and that's the reason that I'm not using it. The Attenza's a bit lighter on handling, but it keeps up the Attenza. It definitely keeps up with the Alphas. This one's just taken a penalty. That's lovely. To go this way. They can then take, if they will, have a look at the hairpin. Yeah. They can then go hairpin inside line and just drive to the penalty line. Yeah, it depends on the user, and that's right, depends on what you think and what you like. So Alpha feels better for you than the Attenza. And that's it. That's fair enough. You like the Alpha. It's a good car, the Alpha. I just don't like to say, how it feels, the weight of it in these corners. P5's got a penalty. Oh, and it's Jacques Lafitte, my word. It's a bit racy, that is. Very racy in the first couple. I have to channel my inner Didier Pironi, I think, from there. This is now going to really annoy me. What team did Jacques defeat? Renault. I mean, that's it. He drove for Renault. I think he did. Jacques defeats and Reniano. Tried for a dive, missed the brakes, dived. It's definitely just noticing them going through the first corner as I was just starting to turn in. I was like, uh-oh. all battling behind. We can catch the P2. Might be able to put pressure on that Alpha. Double team the Alpha in front. What's the gap? 4.2. Gap's getting bigger though in front. Might not. No, it's getting over 5 seconds. Going to be tough to catch up now. But the gap behind is stabilising at 3.5. Oh, I've cut the track again. Seems to be just... everyone's disappeared. A bit on our own. Just, yeah, bring it home. There we go. Not too bad. There we go. Mazda podium 1 and 3. What Mazda? Yeah, that everyone in is in the Genesis in 9. Ferrari, the DNF, Subaru that's still running. Mazda Alpha is the 2 to be in. The tank of the Alpha, or the bit more agile, more forgiving Mazda Atenza. We did it. Mazda podium 1 and 3. What a run. Kind of compete. I think last time this was a daily, the Alpha was the complete meta car, but the Atenza has got it a bit on this one. And cheers, Kev, for the GGs. Appreciate it as always. Mazda Atenza. Last week it was lovely, absolutely lovely on the Nürburgring. On Daily Race B, the Mazda Atenza, it was fun. I got a qualifying time at the end of the week on there. I think it was nearly top 100, nearly, or just inside top 100. My qualifying time on here is going to be... oof, it's close. It's just, I think we're just in. I think on my main account we're still... oh, we're just in top 100 on main account as it stands. A big thanks for tuning in. 18 likes on today's stream. Appreciate it. And do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Joining us on the new dailies, where Montreal is the winner so far as the favourite daily race of the week. On circuit Gilles Villeneuve. What's his name? Jacques Villeneuve. That's the one. The son of the late, great Gilles Villeneuve. Jacques, 96 F1 debut with Williams. 97 was when, of course, Michael Schumacher hits the wrong part of him at the European Grand Prix. 29 years later, still emotion from that 29 years later. Nearly 30 now, crikey. Since Michael hit the wrong part of JV at Jerez. My word. How does time fly? Right, here we go. Let's get a lap. quite. Need to be sub 102. Barely. Oh, but he's 5th. Terrible. Let's go again. Right. Struggling here. Struggling. Oh, come on. I think I've done so many laps of this today. I've had enough. My brain has had enough. I just can't seem to get it at this stage now. Still got time. 43.6 PB. Not bad. Right, let's go down here. Oh, not quite. Well, we're going to run out of time. Not going to be quicker. I don't think we are. Have 8. Beautiful. Look at that. There you go. World record. Yes. What? No, you can't do that. Sorry. Don't get ideas. You can't do that. You're not allowed. Be nice if you could, but you can't. Look at that. 3 seconds faster. What a run. Right. The top 3 are very quick. 43.4. That's going to be very, very, very high up the leaderboard. So close. On this account for 40, 43. So close. Right. Here we are. Let's go on this one. I don't know, Obby I think it is. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for the good luck. We're in P8. P8. Oliver. Hello, Oliver. And good luck in the race as well. I hope all is well. Crikey, they're all in alphas as well. This is going to be fun. Let's get the, 1, 2, 3. They're all in alphas. Let's have a look. Don't panic just yet. And thanks for us, good luck. And Kevin as well, appreciate it. Let's go do duel with the alphas. And the Mazda. Nice in there. Just don't get a penalty. What race is this? Number 4. Losing count. Subaru, is it competitive? Possibly. I haven't tried it, but give it a go. See how you get on. What is it? 4-wheel drive. These are 4-wheel drive, I believe. So, might have a chance. Don't just follow these guys in this one. Is going to be what we'll do. Yeah, come back in. Back motorway driving, tucking back in. So better get a bounce over to. Yeah. You'll try it anyway. Well, that's it. If you don't try it, you don't know, do you? And DR, you lose it, you can always get it back. That's the thing about DR and SR. You lose it, just go and get it back again. It's not forever. You can try different cars if you want to and see how they get on. This hairpin is really decisive on that qualifying. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Wow, look at this. We may be fourth at the chicane. Well, we will. Right, we'll be fourth by 10-2. Maybe not. Sorry, P5. I'm going to be fifth at some point. I'm in fourth already. I lose track of what I'm doing and where I am. Yeah, you can indeed always get your SR back up and DR. Got a penalty, got an itchy ankle. Oh. Doing a bit of corner cutting. That's one bump. Oh, not bad. And these two are going to be pretty difficult to catch. P1, they will be for definite. They go on the grass. I'm not sure. It's because I think if you go on the grass when serving a time penalty, you can. I'm not sure. It's kind of like you can skate across the track and basically save time on the penalty. So go on the grass and then you skid on the grass as you rejoin the track, and it saves time when you're serving the penalty. It's an absolute siege here by these two alphas. It's getting intense. I think one of them is going to force a move in a minute. Okay, so who's it going to be? Well, they're going to work together to try and catch two. Is it quite... Why is it... This is it. Is it worth handing it over to him? I don't know. I know it's a race and all that, but still... I mean, they are dropping time, but it's a race at the same time. There you go. That's one. Get maybe one out of this, maybe, yeah, only one because of the chicane. Bit wide on that. That was pushing it on the curb. It was pretty close. And they're just sitting there at the minute, quite happy. All pretty close. I don't know what's going to happen here. That was a terrible exit. They're going to sit and wait until the very end of the race. Or they're going to move. Oh, what's happening in front? Oh, there's a yellows. Don't know what happened there. Well, they've got a podium. Whether or not the fancy P2 or not, they have got a podium. I think that was what they were initially going for. Let's get around the final lap. Bit, it was all right, but not amazing. Just gonna happily sit in P3, or this race is over in terms of winning it. It's just a case of who's gonna be where. There we go. And the Alpha's quick as well. In front. I'm going to just try and stay on the racing line. Not too bad. Not bad. P2. Look at that. Wow. We won! The Mazda attends a support race. We won! We won second class in the race. We kind of won. We won! Alpha Carnage. My word. Yes, but we won. We won the Mazda Attends a Support Race game. With the best of the Mazdas. And cheers, Kev, and Stratos, and Oliver with the GGs. Appreciate it as always. Rented the car. Right, here we go again. 4 races. Yeah, I'll lose count how many races I've done. I'm pretty sure it's 4. We've done 4 races, I'm pretty sure. Right, this is just about there, this race. And here we are. on Gilles Villeneuve. Quite a few bits on this one. The 95 Canada emotional Jean Alesi winning in the Ferrari number 27, which was Gilles Villeneuve's number 27 Ferrari as well. Alesi's only win of his career. The Wall of Champions, Villeneuve, Hill, and the Michael in 1999, I believe. Been some right crashes at the first corner over the years. 1 or 2 in the late 90s that were quite spectacular. And I think 95 there used to be a chicane on the back straight, but they removed it for to make it all, well, straight. And that's the corner. That's where Button took the lead of the Grand Prix in 2011 when it was wet. I could go on, but we'll set a lap. Bit of a lift on the gas. Good work, but not really. Hard to tell what this 44. Touch and go. 27 point. Yeah. Ugh. Always is faster when you set where you get penalties. Like earlier, I got a 27.5 in sector 1 and just completely panicked and just completely trashed the lap on the next corner. Just panicked. I looked at how quick it was and thought, oh, we're going quicker. And then, yeah, that's it. You just can't. Need to be in the zone all the time. Ugh. Don't get too excited before the lap is over. Getting a 44. This account must be cursed. I don't know why I can't get 43. Don't know. It's, I must have done all my 43s for the day. Not too bad though, 44. 44.2. So, no, 44 flat. And last week I got 204.3 on daily race B in the end. Right, here we go. Here we go, it's good. Well, here we go. Right, one. Oh, no. P1's in a Mazda. I was about to say Alpha's top 4. But Alphas are, well, yeah, they are. They're out. They're out in force. Look at them. So many of them. Try the Mazda, people. It's really good. The Mazda's a great car. It's really, really good. Sacrifice a small amount of speed. A small amount on the straight. Cornering. It's brilliant. You should all try the Mazda on this race. It's brilliant. The Mazda is a great car. It's really, really good. A big thanks for 20 likes on the stream. Legends, appreciate it. And as always, do like and subscribe if you're new. Appreciate it as always, all the support on the channel. And here we go. My word. What on earth is going to happen in this one? I got no idea. You never do. You never know. You never know. Right, here we go. Go. Oh. Not too bad. Here we go. They are all going this way. Well, that's why. What is going on here? Watch the... Oh! That's a move. I'm going to have to... Oh, really... You go in the wall, you go in the wall. That's a bit bold on that. Too late. I just can't. I need to turn it more, but it won't. That's the problem. I brake too late for the corner. I'm under attack. Major attack. That penalty shouldn't. No, it won't do anything. Braked a bit early to try and... Whoa. That'll do. That'll do nicely. It's worked out quite well. It's because the Alpha's so powerful. It's like a tank, that thing. It's like an absolute weapon. The Alpha. It kind of worked. Still 5th. Track limit. That's the move. Wait, we'll move now. We're going to say P6 on this corner. Keep steering this way. Down a bit now, this one. It's very, very quiet. It's almost too quiet. I don't know what's going to happen. It's very calm. A little bit unnervy. All these alphas hanging around. There we go, about P4. We through, yeah. What the braking points are in the Alpha might be a bit later than the Mazda. Gonna be close. What's... I have to go this way because they're gonna need to do that. Bit offline there for the chicane. It's a bold move. That is bold. That is bold. Gonna crash. Well, I'm quite tired. No. I'm quite tired. I think we could maybe, quite possibly, muster one more daily race, and that is going to be it if we do. I've gone quiet because I'm tired. That's why. I can maybe rustle up. I can't even speak now. Can maybe rustle up one daily race, one more daily race. That will be it. Was it this race with that crap? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I want the replay. That was awesome. That sideways at War of Champions. I think it was this one. Right. So we're still there on 44.0. It's not moving. I don't think it will, to be fair. I haven't quite got the energy left to push it into the 43s from it. Not on this account. I've done all my 43s earlier today. I haven't got any more left in the tank. I think 44 flat is going to be what we're going to get for today on this account. We're still 4 tenths away from what we did earlier. I mean, it's going into 42s. It has gone into 42s at the top. Still, Montreal is the winner on the pole. Right, this will be, yeah, Last Chance Saloon at a 143 on this account. Just a case of getting all the right bits. The hairpin, crucial to get a good lap on this daily. The chicane equally so. Don't bounce the car too much, because when the car's bouncing, you can't really control it. You don't really know where it's going to go when it bounces. Lose a bit of time when it's the car's bouncing. Right, so I have got 7 minutes to try and improve into 43. And then another race, and I think that's going to be it. That was close. That's too slow out of there. No, too slow. That was absolute rubbish. Alright, let's go again. Oh, now my wheel's disconnecting. Right, it's got really 4.5 minutes. If it's going to start doing this, we'll just skip it. I'm too tired really to go through disconnections now. It's got 4 minutes to sort itself out, otherwise I'm not going to do the last race. Not with the disconnecting wheel. Not today. I'm just going to start disconnecting. Right, we'll skip the last race then, because the wheel's going to be disconnecting. Unless I can, well... This worked last week. I'm too tired to really care right now, but right, it's got 2 minutes. Otherwise, disconnects again. Then there's no point bothering with another race. Just gonna do it all the time in the race. It just won't get very far with it. But this worked last week, just taking it off and then putting it back on again. But it's working. Don't know, we might do it. See how far we get. Right, it's working again. Just annoying though, because we could have had a 43 there, but unfortunately the wheel decided we're not allowed to do that. So that's it. No, just annoying. And hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Right, this will be the last race we'll do. Especially if the wheel is starting to not work again. I can't even see people's names. I'll wait for it to go to the next screen. Right. Here we go. Let's try this one. Here we go. Right, go. Oh, wheel penalties. The trouble is that I know what it is. I've done a lot of this today, and I'm feeling ratty, and I know that we're feeling the effects of it now, of all the qualifying laps from earlier. And it's the little bits where 1 second time penalties are very small things, but they are niggling me a little bit. To be honest, I think, yeah, the wheel disconnecting has not triggered me, but it's just annoyed me a little bit that it has to start doing it right before a race. It's called burnout and working far too... I've just got into the wall. It's called burnout and working far too hard for the things that you want in life. Not to push you, because you've got no say no matter. I'm gonna bounce into the back of you regardless. So you go to take a push over the finish line to start lap 2. No, don't. I'm going to push me in the wall. No. Uh-oh. Alpha tank inbound. Got another one. Through. Well, look at that. Right, so I've got an itchy head. Ugh. Oh, penalty again. I was pressing the brake, but nothing was happening. My feet don't work anymore. Scary. That is really. And there's two alphas doing that. That is scary. Scary stuff. Two alphas coming at you before the chicane. We survive. So they can all take up each other's time, battling away. Right, we should be okay with that. 0.5. 2.3. Blimey, you can see them all. There's 5 of them chasing us down. Could be fun. I think, well, we could maybe get 2nd place, but it's not. I'm more worried about... Here they are. There's a train. Right, P2 is not the priority. It's staying in P3. That's the priority right now. Look at them. They're chasing us. So, yeah, P8. We could potentially be 8th if this goes wrong. And the last couple... Oh my word. Right, 2 to go. Today, 2-lap sprint to the finish. And that's not helping it either. That is not ideal. Done that a couple of times now. The last couple of laps, not really what we want. Here they are. Okay, so 2 have got penalties. I've got a penalty. They've got a penalty, but we're not really fussed about them. Well, here we go. A train of tanks are chasing us down at Canada. We get a penalty, it's game over for absolute certainty. So don't get any penalties on this last lap. I'm in the wrong gear. I'm in the wrong... I'm getting tired, that's the reason why. That's cost us 1 place. Forgot to change down to 1st gear to get a power from the 1st corner. Well, there goes podium. Might got past us anyway, you never know, but... That'll do, people. Missed the gear on turn 2, and that costed us the podium. But my brain's too fried to care, really. So we'll take P4. Oh dear, that is it. That is it from us for today with regards to racing. I'm going to bed tonight, going round Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in my dreams today. I really will be. It's been a long day at Gilles Villeneuve. I've had enough now. Right. That was okay in that one. Right, and there you go. Didn't expect it. No, I missed my gear shift on turn 2 because I'm absolutely fried. My brain's fried. I've had a very long day, so I missed my gear shift on turn 2, and that's the reason that you got past me. And I knew as soon as you got through in that 155, you got the podium. So GG's for taking the podium. Yeah, I missed my gear. Got to downshift the car, and that's the reason that, yeah, I lost the speed off the corner. We've got a 3-star roulette ticket. I wanted the safety car. Game. Oh well, what is it? $10,000 credits. And there we are. There we go. We're done. Not too bad. We could quite possibly get this account to A+. Maybe. We'll just keep an eye on it and see how we get on. But that is it from us for today. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Much appreciated on Daily Race C. Not too bad. Seems to be the favourite in the poll as well. I think Brands Hatch and Co. I mean, I've seen the combo before, and I've tried it, and it's not really a combo that I really get on with all that well. So we shall probably stick with this again if we come back and do some more dailies. But I'm not sure. I'm having some work done on Wednesday, and depending on how that goes around the place, it might be Wednesday, depending. Yeah, Wednesday afternoon, there is 1 or 2 bits happening, so we might be back then. If not Thursday, we'll try and come back in and see what we can do. But I will, as always, have a look at a raid before we go. And it will be to, drum roll, Kenneth. Absolute legend, Kenneth. Who's on, Kenneth's braving it on Brands Hatch. Kenneth is doing Brands Hatch. And there we go. I shall send you over to Kenneth. Absolute legend that he is. Do like and sub to Kenneth if you are new to his channel. I'm sure they'd very much appreciate it. And we'll be back Wednesday, if not Thursday. It's looking quite cold this week, so I think we should be okay. But, yeah, so it should be alright. There is another heat wave, as far as I'm aware, that's coming. But it's not this week, so we get on. We need rain. We had no rain for a month where I am. It's just, I think I was saying earlier that we've had no rain for a month. It's just we need some rain, please, at some point. Anyone got any rain? Send it to where I live. I think we need it quite badly. It's but well, one of those. Anyway, big thanks for tuning in. Do like, do subscribe, do take care as always, and I shall see you very, very soon. Bye.